Hey guys, what's up? What I want to do for you in this video today is actually give you guys my thoughts about motion gaming on some of the current TVs that are being sold right now, that are, well, selling by companies right now. But first of all, let me give you guys a background story of what I'm talking about. So there are TVs coming out where you can where it has built-in Wi-Fi and you can actually download apps on it. And one of the brands that you can get with this kind of feature is by Samsung, and you can get their LED Smart TV, and they have they have an app store where you can download apps, so you can play Angry Birds, you can download Skype, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff right there. You know, apps that are similar to what you would find on the iOS App Store or the Android Marketplace or the Windows Phone Marketplace, where you download apps from there. And one of the things that you can actually do with these kind of TVs is actually play games on there. Now, how are you going to play games? For instance, Samsung has a TV and you can play Angry Birds on there. So how are you going to play Angry Birds? You're thinking, maybe I have to get a remote and then point it, you know, kind of like the Wii, where you have to get a sensor bar and then point the remote. That's actually not the case. You actually have to use your hands and gestures in order to wave on the sensor that's on top of the TV, and then that's how you're able to play Angry Birds. And then you have to clench your fist, and that's how you select your different modes, or that's how you click on the bird, and then you pull it out, and then you fling it across this TV so you can beat down those green pigs that took their eggs. I've actually played with one of these TVs before, and here's what I think. The experience is okay, but I definitely wouldn't be playing with that all the time. I'd rather play Angry Birds on my iPhone. Because here's the thing, with that TV, I have to lift my hand up so that way the sensor can recognize my hand, and I have to wave it a couple times so I can get the cursor working. And sometimes if I move it too far, and here's the thing, I can't even tell if I move too far or not. If I do that, next thing you know, my hand's not recognized through the sensor. So for me, it's complicated to use. And plus, sometimes when I clench my fist, it won't even pick up that I did that. And next thing you know, the bird's not selected, and then I have to move it slowly and then fling the bird. And sometimes I move it too far and it's not even recognized. And then it'll give you a sign that says, "Hey, you gotta lift your hand up and then wave it a little bit at the sensor." Which I find really annoying. So for you guys, it might be okay for motion gaming on these kind of LED TVs, but for me, I personally wouldn't do this on a daily basis, and I might not even do it at all. And Samsung must have put a lot of money into this in order to build this sensor into their TV, but at the same time, it's not very convenient. I mean, I'd rather just play on my iPhone right here, and possibly under Roku. I never owned a Roku before, but from how I've seen people play Angry Birds with the Roku, it actually looks convenient versus using your hand gestures. So my question to you guys is, if you were to play motion gaming, would you rather use hand gestures, or would you rather use some sort of piece of hardware in order for it to recognize your gestures? Leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I'm not a captain. I don't know why I just did that.